Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. It's been a while. Yeah. It's been a while. Man, no, it hasn't. It's just been a week. But anyway, I'm gonna get right into this. So, oh, by the way, just to get this off my chest, my chesticles. This is a thing for English class, and yeah, so I hope you guys like it as much as I do. So I'm just gonna sit back and relax, because you're about to go on an adventure with me. Well, technically, not really, but hey, anyway, let's start this little story, why don't we? So, anyway, it's summertime at this time, and we went to Washington for a week. Oh, I should probably explain who we are. So, me, my dad, Cassie, which is the girlfriend, I think? I don't know. And then Lars, which is her son. And so, yeah. Yeah, we got on a plane. We flew to Washington. And not the DC one, Washington. And then we stayed there for at least 3 more days. We went to dinner, and then and then we went with dinner with 2 people, which was Teresa and Paul, which are my dad's mom and stepdad, because my dad's dad died when he was like my age, I think. Yeah, 16. And then so the day before we went whale watching, my dad and Cassie went with Teresa and Paul to do a little drinking. Well, test drinking, and then at the end of that, Paul found a ramp and he went down it, and he hit a rock and then he fell over because he was in a wheelchair. I don't think I said that part yet, but he was in a wheelchair, and then Cassie laughed at first thinking it was just a joke, but then he got back into the wheelchair and then they came back home. But anyway, now we are on the day of the whale watching. And so, since Paul was in a wheelchair, he couldn't come with us. So we went with Teresa. And, okay, I'm just going to say, went with my Oma. Okay. So, we had at least like 2 or 3 hours before our thing started. So we went on a walk and a hike. And then we went to this ice cream place. And, so Lars, oh my gosh. Okay, so he spun this little dial and a whole things came falling out, and so we all had to pick it up, and then we had to eat some because of what he did. So yeah. But anyway, we all got ice cream, and Lars thought it was a whale themed ice cream place, and so he said, I want to get an orca shake. It was Oreo shake, but he said orca, and so we all laughed. Okay? Because he said orca. And so and we all said, "Hey, Lars, you really want an orca in your shake?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then it's Oreo, so yeah. So yeah. And so then we ate our ice cream. I think the 2 hours passed. Then we go to this place, we look around, and then my dad got my sister a gift, and he gave it to her when she saw her again. But anyway, so we signed up for that. We got in line for the boat, and we were not the first ones there. So yeah. So there was like about 10 more other people there. So gotta remember. When we were waiting in line, it was taking forever, and so Lars, oh crap, Lars sat down, and Lars sat down. I took some pictures, and so my dad took some pictures too. But by the time we got onto the boat, we sat down for a little while. Lars got a cup for like a souvenir. That's the word that I was looking for. And then, so the souvenir is really important. You guys gotta keep that in your little mindicles, okay? So we got onto the boat. There's this really cool room that you could sit in, and then there was the boat all around, and so you could also sit outside, and then you could sit inside as well. Gotta turn my phone off. There we go. Okay. Well, I mostly was outside, and then there was like an upper level too. You had to go to the back. You had to go to the back of the boat, go upstairs, and then go up to the top section, right? Okay. And so the boat started moving, and then we saw some seals and some seagulls, and so it was kind of feeling cold at that time, and so it was feeling really, really cold. It was feeling like it was like blowing cold air into my face or my body, and so it was really cold. So I even had a jacket on, and so did Lars, and so did everyone else. And so I just sat down. I went back downstairs, went back into the room. I stayed down there for like a few minutes. But then when the guy said we got whales, I went outside. Everyone went to the front, and everyone went to one side. And so there was like 100 people on the boat. So the boat tilted to one side. Like, I turned around, and the boat was tilting this way, because everyone on the top level was on this side too, so they could see the whales. And then everyone went to the front, and yeah, I turned around, saw it tilted, and that was probably the coolest thing I could ever see on a boat ever. And then, so yeah, the whales were really cool. Too bad they didn't have like a little screen. Oh yeah, by the way, they put down a mic into the water. Like, they put a mic into the water, and then they, so the whales were swimming by it, and then they were making sounds, and so we could hear their conversation. And then it was really quiet at this time, so that was the only sound. So yeah, that was the only sound. So I didn't want to ever talk. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But anyway, so the whole trip was 6 hours long. And so by that time, Cassie got me and Lars some food, hot dogs, and so it's been 6 hours and we haven't eaten at all. But we've drunken some lemonade, but then Lars lost it, so that's why the little souvenir Lars got, he lost it, and it was a cup. So he lost it, and then so we were heading back. We asked if we were heading back to shore, and then we saw the seals again, and so yeah, and it was really cold the whole time, and so there was heaters up there so you could put your hands next to it and it'll cool them off, but they felt so weird after. And then by the time we got off the boat, we were walking back to our car, and then the lady that we told to find our cup came running at us. and she found the cup and gave it back to Lars, and then so that story's over with the whole Lars souvenir thing. And then we get back to the hotel that we were staying in, and my dad was looking at his pictures, and so he was just scrolling through them and kept seeing what these things were. And so he thought it was an alien's wiener, or no, not an alien's wiener, gosh, a whale's wiener. And so he looked it up, and he literally got pictures of the whale's wieners. So these were some excited whales. Oh my gosh. And so, yeah. So that day was over. So yeah. So, that was my story, y'all. Oh gosh. I just want to relive that whole moment. Oh jeez. Because from Lars saying it was an orca shake to my dad finding that whales were way more excited than usual, then yeah. So that was my story for y'all. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys did, please leave a big like down below. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Peace. I don't have an outro. I'm not like Olden Rudders. I don't have an intro song, and I don't have an intro or outro song either. So yeah, we're doing this in English, right?